What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the Market Marauder Show. Being in the market, one trade at a time. If you're new to the Market Marauder Show, it's an investment channel, helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so we're talking about Tesla today. So Tesla making some moves with a huge announcement today about their AI section of the company. So it was a pretty interesting live stream that came out talking about some developments in their AI section of the company. So first things first, we'll talk about the price point of Tesla. Tesla is currently at $680. They went down 26 cents after hours, but at $680 at the time of this video. So bear in mind the price will change depending on when you watch the video. They will have to go and retest 690.50, so that's definitely a key level to look for, and then also a high of 729.90. So 729.90 and 690 are going to be two levels that I'm looking for some price points on Tesla. So overall, I think the AI event was pretty cool. A lot of interesting things. I'm gonna go over some of them as well. First, let's jump into their Twitter. They currently have 10.7 million followers, so very popular company. Just about everybody's following Tesla. Their CEO Elon Musk is a very popular figure as well. On here, it just shows the intro to the AI Day. On here, it talks about Tesla AI Day presentation. There's a live stream, so you can go on YouTube and look at the live stream as well. So definitely very interesting to watch. A lot of great information. There are a lot of technical information as well. But in this video, I'm gonna try to give a synopsis. First thing I'm gonna talk about is just going over some of the stuff they talked about in case you missed it. So first on here, they went over hardware. So hardware build silicone chips that power our full self-driving software from the ground up, taking every small architectural and micro-architectural improvement into account while pushing hard to squeeze maximize silicone performance per watt. So trying to make the chips more efficient using the silicone that they have. Perform floor planning, timing, and power analysis on the design. Write robust randomized testing or tests and scoreboards to verify functionality and performance. So it's basically stress testing the hardware to make sure that it can meet the demands, because it will be under a lot of demands in the real world. Implement compilers and drivers to program and communicate with the chip with a strong focus on the performance optimization and power saving. So finally, validate the silicone chip and bring it to mass production. So definitely very interesting overall as far as the hardware section is concerned. Definitely see this as a huge step forward for the company. I kind of look at it similarly to the improvements that Apple did making their new chip and going away from Intel. When companies make big improvements on the technology, it definitely helps provide a better product for the customer, as well as overall help the company move forward and being on the cutting edge of technology. Next, they're talking about neural networks. So you see on here all the data that's being collected through the Tesla itself. I don't know what model they're actually using for this, but this just shows all the data that's constantly running, that's compiling during a drive. So it's a lot of information that's coming in, and it's monitored by their neural networks. So apply cutting edge research to train deep neural networks on problems ranging from perception to control. Our per camera network analyze raw images to perform systematic segmentation, object direction, and molecular depth estimation. Our bird's eye view networks take view from all cameras to output road layout, static infrastructure, and 3D objects directly on top-down view. Our networks learn from the most complicated and diverse scenarios, which I do believe as well, in the world, iteratively sourced from our fleet of nearly 1 million vehicles. So they're constantly taking data over and over. A full build of autopilot neural networks involve 48 networks that take 70,000 GPU hours to train. So that is quite a bit, in my personal opinion. Together, output 1,000 distinct tensors uh, or predictions at each time step. So they're collecting a massive amount of data in order to get these, tuned up to where they're, completely efficient. And then it's talking about the autonomy algorithm. So there is some math behind, you know, predicting distances, speeds, all that stuff going on. So there's a lot of stuff behind that as well. Code functionality is another section they were talking about. And then evaluation infrastructure, that was one um, section that they talked about. So this is basically like roads, street lights, things of that nature. That roads are constantly changing. Code function on here is basically talking about making the codes more efficient so that they can run on the different hardware that they have. And then autonomy algorithms is just basically narrowing down the algorithms so that it can be more predictability, and that the machine learning part of it or the AI part of it can run more efficiently. And then lastly on here, they introduced a Tesla bot. So they developed the next generation of automation, includes general purpose bipedal humanoid robot capable of performing tasks that are unsafe, repetitive, or boring. We're seeing mechanical, electrical, control, software engineers to help us leverage our AI expertise beyond our vehicle fleet. So I think this is pretty cool as well, adding the Tesla bot to the field to do tasks that otherwise humans wouldn't want to do. Some of this stuff I have a small level of experience in. I do have a background in electrical engineering, so talking about some of this, we had a senior design project that kind of was talking about reading data real time. So it was very interesting. So I'm happy to see that this stuff is starting to be implemented more and more into the market, especially with a company like Tesla. So even if you're an investor and you don't understand all the technical aspects behind it, the fact that there are so many engineers and so many educated people as well as investors pouring into the company, and have so many people in support of it, I think just shows you that they really know what they're talking about as far as these technological developments are concerned. So going into one of the things I want to talk about just from an investment standpoint is just going over their previous um, data. So this is from their Q2 2021. The automotive revenues increased quarter over quarter, and then for total revenue, it increased quarter over quarter. Um, on here as well. I think automotive gross profit also increased and automotive gross margin increased. So I think one thing that they're going to have to focus on, in my personal opinion, is going to be the delivery. So I think delivering more vehicles, making the vehicles more efficient, those are going to be things that are going to be helpful overall to help the company. But I think they do have a bright future, in my personal opinion, if they can add these technological advances to their current products that they have out in the field. One thing I like about Tesla is that they're starting to continue to improve more and more. It seems like every quarter they have something coming out, some project that's on the cutting edge of technology. Their engineering team seems to be, very solid in my personal opinion, and very innovative ideas come from their departments. So definitely going to be looking at this in the future. I'll be trying to give over some more reviews, but overall, I think it's a good step forward. I think the AI bot kind of may be, something super far out, maybe something, to get investors in, get them interested. But I think the main, you know, nuggets of this to look at were how they were handling this stuff as far as hardware, neural networks, autonomy algorithms, because all these things combined help to make a better product. And these little bitty, tweaks and advancements make a huge difference, especially as far as an efficiency is concerned. If you can really nail this stuff down, it'll be on the cutting edge of technology, as well as um, in the end of the live stream, Elon was basically saying, this isn't just for Tesla; it's for other auto manufacturers. So I would love to see, Apple potentially implement this stuff into their car that they're trying to build. I think that would be a huge collaboration if they could use, the AI chips from Tesla into Apple cars and come together to make, a really good product overall for the market. But that's definitely foreshadowing. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Um, but I think, the way technology is going is definitely a lot of advancement going into the future of AI as well as the future of autonomous driving. So make sure you hit that thumbs up down there in the section to help promote the videos to everybody else out there. And while you're down there, make sure you put a comment down below. Tell me, do you think the AI section of Tesla is going to be paramount to their growth, or do you think that they should focus more on making different cars and developing the cars that they currently have? Um, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.